Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of the Breakfast Burrito. It is a podcast with your hosts, JC Berdine and Luis Bautista. So, Luis, what do we have in store for today?
We have a special guest today. Her name is Nadia. Can you say hi, Nadia? Nadia, are you
Hi.
there? Okay.
Hi, Nadia.
Hello,
What's your name?
Yes,
Nadia.
Hello,
I'm here.
Nadia. Nadia's having fun today. Okay, so how are you, JC?
Oh, I'm good. It's actually quite hard to think of a topic for this episode, but I think we agreed on power banks,
Yeah,
yes?
we should start on powerbanks. Nadia, what do you think about powerbanks and how they help us in this day and age?
They're
Yeah.
they're really useful. Back
Really?
when I could go outside,
Oh,
Oh,
because
that's
I'd need them
true.
like all the
that's
damn time.
that's true.
Because I am never away from my phone.
Uh, yeah,
Here, I don't need a power bank anymore. Because
Yeah.
sockets.
I'm staying at home.
But do you guys
Yeah.
actually remember when the first time power banks emerged? I really don't.
Not either. Maybe when it was like they were like enthusiast people who had the power bank, so they could charge their cameras. But I never had like an idea of when it was bloomed. I just saw people just having power banks.
Yeah,
Just bought one. That looked
it
cool.
just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's useful, right?
Yeah. So
Mhm.
Nadia, do you happen to have a favorite power bank?
I only have one power bank, and it's pretty good.
So
It's
what's your
from
favorite?
Shopee.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's my favorite.
I
Does it
also
have
have
a
a
name?
power. Oh,
What?
does it have a name?
No, it doesn't. What do you think I should name it?
Howie.
Howie?
Powie. I like
Ah,
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bowie. I
Howie.
like that too.
Howie.
I'll name it the next time I see it.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. So Nadia, when the last time you went out with your power bank, where was
Yeah,
it?
I
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Was it in school? Was it in the mall? Was it in the
I
car?
barely remember the last time I was outside,
Me too.
but I think I was in school.
Really?
Yeah, I always have my power bank with me at school because I'm always using it.
Oh, so tell us about school.
Yeah, let's segue into school.
Yeah.
How's how was school?
Uh, I barely remember.
So you
This has
barely
been
remember
it has
anything.
been way too long. I just know it was hard, and I had trouble with almost everything.
I think we all had
Yeah.
some kind of trouble with our school.
Yeah,
But
see, I mean, everyone knows how school is.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
It's pretty
But is
sad.
there something special about being a student in the University of the Philippines, Diliman?
I guess like the one special thing about it is how holy shit, I forgot. Wait, so good. What's it like? Yeah, the country. Other than that, it fucking sucks.
Isn't
Really?
it like honor and excellence or something?
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, honor and excellence.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
But like,
Honor and
what
excellence.
school does this? Is so choppy. I can't hear you guys.
We're not talking.
You know, Jubilee, my old school, my high school,
Yeah?
was all about honor and excellence too.
What
It's not
about
this.
your other high school?
Yeah, what about your senior high school? Was it about honor and excellence as well?
No, it's about this thing called the 5Cs. You know what those are? Because I don't.
Not
I kind
really.
of
Can
forgot.
you help us with that?
I think we can name
I
two.
honestly don't.
Really?
Like my entire 2 years there, I couldn't name all five.
Me too, actually.
I can
Even though,
actually name them. So I remember a mnemonic about it.
really. What are
Yeah,
the
use
five
your
C's?
hands. So imagine raising your hands
This
up.
is, I just know the middle.
It's God, diba?
Yeah,
Christ-centeredness.
Christ-centeredness, because it's
Yeah.
the middle finger.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
for the pinky, the smallest one, you have to help the small people. Compassion. Then the ring finger, commitment, because of course.
Ring.
Oh
Then
yeah.
the index finger, that's competence, because you have to point. And then the thumbs up, so that's your conscience. Is it good? Is it bad?
Nice.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about commitment and conscience. I forget those are things.
Maybe you don't have them.
Oh,
Maybe because I don't see them in Ateneans.
oh, oh,
Ooh.
oh! What a clap back.
I'm joking.
Tell,
I'm joking.
tell us about that, Bao.
What? What about?
How do you feel about what Nadia just said as an Athenian yourself for most of your life?
I guess no. Maybe some Athenians are just not don't have all the five C's, and they realize it later in life. Maybe they're not a man of the five C's or a person of the five C's, which is pretty sad. But it's not all about that, I guess, because there are many more things the Jesuits taught us that we forgot, but like we kept. I think most of all, Ateneo just taught me to be a nice person. I think,
Oh,
yeah, right.
are
I
you?
think I'm a nice
That's
person.
surprising.
Are you?
I'm a nice person.
Did not
Wait, so
expect that.
wait, how do you define nice then?
I mean, first, I don't steal things. I think
Oh,
that's a good measure.
are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
You stole my USB in grade 11.
No, I returned it. It was for a
You
group project.
never. I had to punch you.
Oh, really? Maybe I
Yeah.
forgot about that because I was a nice person. But I think what being nice ultimately means is just by caring for other people. You just don't
Mm.
fuck with them
Mm.
or just do anything bad or mean. Like for example,
Yeah.
if I was a nice person, I wouldn't interfere Nadia right now who's playing WoW. But if I was a bad person,
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
pull the USB adapter or smash her laptop on the table. With
That's
someone.
well, that's one way to distinguish between good and bad.
Yeah.
So Nadia, tell us about WoW.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
What does WoW
Come
mean,
on,
JC?
please do.
Embarrassing. It
World of
just so
Warcraft?
happened that I was
World of
playing
Warcraft.
it
World of Warcraft?
when you messaged me, JC, but I would never mention it otherwise.
World of Warcraft. I heard Nadia was a shaman. World of Warcraft. Nadia, what's your level?
What is that? What are those?
I think I
I
heard
don't
that
know either,
World of
JC.
Warcraft has like classes, 8 classes. I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but the knight, the healer, the mage. It's like D&D, but online.
What's D&D?
Dungeons and Dragons, you don't know that,
You don't know
JC?
that? That's pretty sad.
I know, but I actually haven't played a D&D game ever.
You wanna play?
Same.
We can play one. I can set up
Yeah,
one.
that's my dream. Like the actual ones from the
Don't
Big
you
Bang
need like
Theory.
the
The
thing?
dice, I have dice.
Yeah.
I have a character. What's just sad? I made my mom buy a set in the US of a starter kit at D&D around grade 8. And then when I got
Yeah,
here,
what
grade
happened?
9, I couldn't play with anyone because no one was G. And I didn't have friends at the time. So it was pretty sad. So like, this is rotting upstairs. But yeah, I had like a weird fascination with D&D before. So I had the D20, so D20 dice, the D14, the D10, and the D6.
What does that mean?
Like
Yeah,
like D20 means 20 sided die, 14 sided. It's like,
Oh, I see.
pretty cool. Yeah, if
wait,
ever.
but you just said you haven't played a game your whole life.
Yeah, I haven't, but I have the starter kit because I wanted to play with people.
But you don't
That's
have
so
friends.
sad.
I didn't have friends. It was sad.
Oh.
It was so sad.
But you just said you have.
Why'd you? Anyways, um, so apparently, me and Nadia are pretty nerdy. Nadia? How do you think JC is? Like, categorize him as a person.
He's a very indie person.
Indie.
Really?
Like literally,
Up to now?
yeah. We still are. I mean, I wouldn't know.
How indie? Define indie.
Well,
He's not in. He's not into what everyone else is into. He's into other
that's
shit.
true.
Maybe
Okay,
he's just
yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
right?
he's like art house.
Art
Yeah.
house.
JC's an art house guy.
Maybe
he looks-
not anymore. I guess.
Maybe not anymore. I wouldn't know.
People change,
know.
Nadia. People change.
But
Yeah.
I don't think I have. My music tastes are the same. Indie stuff. Oh
Well,
yeah.
speaking
But
of-
I wouldn't say I'm art house.
Your art house?
No,
You're
I don't think
almost.
so.
Oh,
Yeah.
halfway there. Speaking of music, how do you guys organize your playlists on Spotify?
Oh, ask Nadia. I like her playlists.
I mean, doesn't everyone just arrange it according to how it sounds? Like if a song ends and then another song begins and it sounds nice, you think, okay, I
So,
like that.
so
And that's how you arrange it.
you're like a
I
mixtape
do it by
artist.
ear,
Yeah.
not really.
No, because when you make a mixtape, you listen to it end to end.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
I mean that was before. Right now my playlists are kind of just anything that sounds nice, and I just put it in there. Then I put it on shuffle.
That's what I do
You know, I
too.
surprise myself.
How about you, JC?
But if you check Nadia's Spotify, her playlists are arranged by the hours of the day.
Oh,
You know,
that's
I'm
cool.
still
10
not done with
p.m.,
that.
11 p.m.
That's
So
cool.
please do finish it. And each playlist
I'm
was
still not
sometimes,
done
the
with
first
it.
time, each playlist was an hour long for exactly 1 hour.
Oh, that's cool.
That
Yeah,
was a
no,
good
that's
concept.
like
Yeah.
my goal.
So deep. I like the project. It's pretty cool. We'll put the link down below if
What I
anyone
did
wants to see.
recently, like I haven't really touched them recently. I haven't touched those recently, JC, but like the
Yeah.
last time I did, I actually removed a bunch of songs from some of them because I felt like these don't fit anymore. I need to find new songs. I don't know.
Oh.
How do you find new songs?
I don't honestly Discovery Weekly.
Really?
Discover Weekly. Yeah, that's how I get most of my songs.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Me
don't
too.
know how to look for songs.
I look for songs through YouTube and then I find like because I'm recommended, I see really interesting songs. I give them a listen, and then boom, there's like a hole of good songs. Because by the time I have like a bunch of songs that I really like, I find them on Spotify. Then I'll add the playlist. I'll make a playlist for it. So
Mm.
I categorize my playlists by um like part of the year because I had the 2019 part one and the 2019 part two. Because
Oh
I
yeah,
had
I've
this
seen those.
Oh yeah, I've seen those too.
because they're like in a specific time. I'm really psyched for this kind of music. I keep listening to it,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I get sick of it and I find new music, I make a new playlist. So the cycle. So right now I'm in my 2020 part two. I'm gonna have my
Mhm.
2020 part three in a bit. Yeah. So
But how do you fix the vibe of
I don't.
each song? Maybe
Honestly,
the
it's
song.
just how if I don't vibe with the song like I'm listening, I just skip it because I might vibe with it.
So
Mm.
at some point, it could be a hype song. Then the song
I
playing
know.
next would be super
I
sad.
mostly don't like try to like group hype songs with non-hype songs because I have a separate playlist for the
Um,
hype songs. Tapos when I find music on Spotify, I use the add songs. I don't go to Discover Weekly because
Same.
I don't find it interesting. I don't have the time to listen to everything. Or I check a
mm.
song I really like and I look through the radio, like through the song's radio.
Oh yeah, song radios.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
I think the most classic way to find songs though is through movies or TV
Actually,
shows.
that's true.
Yes.
Like, have you seen the half of it? Have any of you?
No,
Yeah. I
The
I
have.
new,
do.
have you seen it? Do you know how there's
Yeah.
that one song, JC, the one that plays twice in the movie? It plays at the ending and at the somewhere in the middle.
Oh, what song? What
Yeah,
song?
but I'm not. It's the last song that plays. It's like right when
Okay,
the
I'll look
movie
at that.
ends. Basta, it's so good. And the thing is, I can't find it on Spotify. It's not on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah,
hurts,
Okay.
I
right?
hate when the song's not on
Yeah,
Spotify.
when it's not on Spotify.
Yeah, because like I wanna listen to it, but I can't find it anywhere. It's not on YouTube either. The last time I checked,
Oh, that's deep
pero
now.
I've been like searching for that song. Like
What other movie has a good soundtrack?
I always want to check the Spotify if it's
Any
fine.
Tarantino flick apparently.
So many.
Because Quentin
Well,
Tarantino, he
Oh,
makes
that's the specific type of
because he
well,
makes yeah,
OG,
go, sorry.
he makes.
my OG will always be 500 Days of Summer because of the
Sweet
snooze.
Oh,
discussion.
hey,
Yeah,
that's a really solid soundtrack though.
yeah, classic.
It's a CBTL kind of soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Back when we were edgy and stuff and just
Yeah.
mad at the world.
Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
Oh,
Oh,
Manic
oh,
Pixie Dream Girl.
what a topic, Nadia.
So Nadia, what do you think of the Manic Pixie Dream Girl?
Yeah, what do you think of the trope?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy it.
Why?
Like,
What do you do?
I don't. I mean, like, obviously they're idealized, and it just gives people high expectations for people, like
Yes.
girls they meet
That's
in
true.
real life.
Yes.
But I can't say I don't enjoy it. Like sometimes they're really nice. Like, do you know this one movie? It's called Patterson. Have you heard of it?
Sounds
It's a
familiar.
Adam Driver. He's a
Yeah.
he plays a bus driver who likes to write poetry. Like when he's not driving buses, he just writes poetry. And then his wife or girlfriend in the movie is the ultimate manic pixie dream girl because she's so perfect in every
Oh,
way.
And
yeah.
then what's the
Like,
twist?
no, there's no twist. The thing about that movie,
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
the thing
conflict
about.
in it at all. Manic
Mm.
pixie dream girls, they're just perfect.
Yeah, they
Because
don't
they
have a twist.
dream. They're dream girls, literally.
Super ideal.
Exactly.
They can't ever exist because, a person's always multidimensional, if you could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you can't just say this person's this kind of pixie, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you guys
Like
want a
the
fact?
ultimate. Oh
What?
God.
Do you guys want a fact?
Go.
So, according to Wikipedia, the Manic Pixie Dream Girl style character type in films first appeared after the movie Elizabethtown because of Kirsten Dunst's character. So that was just 2005.
Yeah, that's recent.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of the advent of uh, the digital age, We have more idealized visions of our dream girls.
I mean, do you know the
Okay.
ultimate pixie dream girl?
Who?
Ramona Flowers.
Oh, yeah, of
That is
course.
the OG. I mean, di naman OG, but she's the. If you think of pixie dream girl, it has to be her.
Oh, what
Yeah.
did you think about?
'Cause-
Have you read the comics? No.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I mean, I haven't read all of it.
How does
Yeah.
it compare to the movie?
Oh, I love the comics. They're different in many ways. Pero I loved how, I'm just a slut for, Edgar Wright and how he directs movies.
I like how it.
Which came first, the comics or the movie?
Comics.
Oh,
Comics.
Okay. I didn't know about that. Okay.
Oh, you didn't know
cool.
there were comics for that?
No.
Speaking of music and movies, Edgar Wright has the music and movies. Like he paces it well with a scene, for example. Like if it's an action scene, like have you seen Baby Driver? I think
Yeah.
yeah, there we go. It's a good example of how music is used in film because he has beats.
The perfect example, I think.
Yeah,
Mm. But like I remember in one of my music classes, I don't remember who taught me that, but the first time or the time that it became popular for music to be incorporated with visual cues was Tom and Jerry. It was also the one who made it popular. Like
Really?
classical music. Like whenever there's a chase scene, the music would always be,
orchestra.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the characters don't speak at all, and everything. There's music throughout each film of Tom and Jerry, and it's the one that helps dictate how I should feel when I watch it.
So it gives you. It's like a invisible language. You just hear it instead.
Yeah.
I mean, music, it's the only thing everyone understands. Like, no matter what
Mhm.
language you speak, other than math, it's the only thing everyone understands.
The universal languages.
That's true.
Exactly.
It's a good way to see it. Huh. What else? What else do you think about the other languages? Like for example, Nadia, you're Chinese, right? How is it being
Yeah.
Chinese right now?
Why did I laugh?
I don't know. I mean, just earlier, me and my family, we celebrated the 80th birthday of my lolo, Angkong. In Chinese, it's Angkong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing is, that's like the 5th time we've celebrated his 80th birthday. I honestly don't know how old he really is, but it's a Chinese thing.
Why?
I don't
Okay.
know.
You have like a
It's just
Chinese
like,
age or something.
there's like a Chinese calendar.
Oh,
Did you know that?
yeah.
Um,
But yeah, how
I'm
is it in
alright.
Chinese right now? I
Snake
wouldn't
pala.
know.
Oh,
I just know people are like racist
edgy.
towards them.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Then.
so your dad is pure Chinese?
Yep.
If he still like carries the Chinese traditions, where does his nationality lie? I always ask that to every Filchi I meet.
I mean, he's Filipino. He was born and raised here.
Does he
And
have
his
any love for his motherland?
What's it?
he has about as much criticism as any normal person would against China.
Okay.
Ah, that's
Okay. So he's
nice.
open-minded.
But I've
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
met
he's not like what do you
Loyalist.
call that? A patriot
ah
for
yeah.
Chinese or a
Okay.
loyalist.
How about the Philippines though?
Uh,
Mm,
My parents are sound political. Don't worry.
okay. That's good to hear.
okay.
I get it
But
from them.
I've actually met someone. Actually, she's my blockmate. She came from St. Jude,
Mm.
yeah, and she's
So,
pure Chinese
BDS.
too. No. I was like, so where were you born? And then yeah, she said Philippines, stuff like that. And I got
Mm.
curious and asked, so where does your political stance lie given the current tensions between China and the Philippines? And
oh
surprisingly,
no.
well, of course, I thought she'd say na she hates China and stuff, but like she was silent. She was like, "Oh, I'm fine with it, because
Oh
it's
my
my
god.
country too."
Uh,
I mean, the thing
Me,
about what?
I don't blame her. I actually don't know how to feel about that. But it was weird because she speaks Filipino more than she speaks English. So
Yeah, St. Jude people are like that.
yeah, but
They're the best at speaking Filipino
yeah, but
out of the
it's
Chinese.
weird because she loves China basically.
it's like
Does
Yeah, that's
she
all.
like she loves China, or is she just like indifferent about the situation?
maybe she's just indifferent.
Because
Indifferent, but in
yeah,
the
no,
spectrum, maybe towards China.
oh really? Most of Chinese people, like Chinese Filipinos, especially those raised in Chinese schools, they kind of don't give a shit about this what's happening in the world with the country.
Actually,
You're too
But not
focused
basically
because
with
like
math
they
or
choose it.
something.
capitalists.
Yeah, no, not by choice really. It's just that they're not really exposed to it. So they never really saw why we should care. Like I never really started caring until grade 11.
Mm,
Mm.
Yeah,
started
y'all
becoming
opened my
woke.
eyes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
What an open book.
I mean,
Man.
no, I was way woke before that. It's just about
was a baby
politics.
free Palestine.
I mean, it's good though. It's better to like know about something than to not know and care about nothing.
Yeah,
Like, but then again, there's this
exactly.
contradiction that the more you know, the sadder you get. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, of course. I've experienced that.
So, how do you think that paradox affects people who know lots of things? You know, how do you think they keep their peace of mind? Like, for example,
Well,
like this one government official in this hypothetical country, he knows that all the citizens will die, but how does he become positive about it? You know, it's tragic.
I don't know.
I don't
But
know either.
there's something my professor said, and it's usually the people who Wait, the people who learn these kinds of stuff, they lie in their own ivory towers. Like, of course, yeah, they learn from it, but they learn of it because of their privilege as well. But then at the same time, they just always end up in their own ivory towers, just witnessing everything happening in front of them.
So, yeah, that's sad. They never get to realize what's happening around them because they're too high.
And like, they also see what's happening because they're also high, but it's just a seat of privilege.
I mean, we've been exposed to many people who sit in their ivory towers in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Nadia? Do you have any experience of that in UP?
Oh,
Experience
is
of
this
what?
Like people who are elitist sit on their ivory towers atop the ivory tower.
I mean, I'm sure there are people like that, but
You have
personally, I've
experience.
never met anyone in UP like that. No.
have you ever been discriminated in UP because you come from a private high school,
Yeah, exactly.
exclusive?
You'd think I would be. I also thought I would be, but no. They don't really care.
Oh, because
They're just
just
like,
said.
oh, Ateneans, but that's it.
Oh, what they say? What do they think about
I
Athenians?
mean, no, the people who make the jokes about Ateneans
Are
are the
Athenians.
Athenians themselves.
Yeah.
Like me. I'm the one who starts the joking about it.
I mean,
whenever-
self-deprecation is a good form of comedy.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it. It's fun.
But like, I mean, in UP, I have really been exposed to like my privilege. Because like there's some people there who really like, for example, I have the DOST scholarship, right?
Yeah.
That gives me a stipend every month. Yeah, most UP students actually have it. The thing is, I don't exactly need it,
Yeah.
because my family's kind of well off.
Yeah.
It's just my only time to have money of my own because that's my money talaga.
Yeah.
But like for other people, that money they bring it back to their families because they're kind of earning for their own families themselves by being a scholar.
Yeah.
I have the privilege of not having to do that, but them it's really how it works. And the thing is, it's more common for like most UP students with the scholarship. They're like that.
So you have like,
Does it make you feel bad?
yeah.
And I mean, what's the point of feeling? I mean, yeah, I feel bad, but like, what's the point of feeling bad if I just don't do anything about it? Like I acknowledge my privilege like that. There was this one time where I was talking with someone, and then we were talking about our stipends, the money that we had, and then I just mentioned that I've never actually touched it. Like that's all I said. I've never touched it, and he said, because you're rich, you don't have to touch it. I was like,
Oh.
really, yeah, it
Opened
stopped
your
me for a
eyes.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I didn't get offended or anything. I was just like, yeah, that's true. That's true. It kind of
Okay.
opened my eyes.
How much is it though?
It's a lot. I only found out recently how much was in there.
Oh my
Because I
god.
only made
Per
No.
month, how much?
7K.
70?
7,000.
It's a lot.
I mean, yeah, I thought 70.
No, 7K.
No, but still, that's a lot. That's a lot for someone,
No,
Yeah.
it's a lot. When I checked it, the first time I saw the money balance was last week. And
it was a lot.
It was a lot. I had no idea I had that much.
It's like, honestly, that's an Athenian's allowance in 1 week.
No,
Oh,
not for
I don't
me.
Or
know.
1 month, 1 month.
1 month, probably.
I joke, wait, I'm doing the calculations.
I think it's 1 month. Yeah. It's 30.
1,750 divided by 5.
No, it's 30.
No,
You
mga
divide
3 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks.
7,000 divided by 30. Yeah,
Because honestly, the
A month.
ideal
a month.
allowance.
Speaking of allowance, how do you guys, like, do you deal with your allowance now that you're in college?
I just learned that.
I mean, me too.
Wala.
Yeah, it's hard to say when you're like you want to do so many things. You want to go out. You want to have fun.
And Katip's just there, man.
Yeah,
Katip's
man.
wonderful.
I mean, Katip's cool and all, but sometimes it gets really expensive, right?
Yeah.
It's always expensive.
Like Roku, or for example, Roku or Geno's, or
Oh, yeah.
even Browns in Regis. It's kind of high end already. I mean, they deliver okay food, but I don't think it's worth the price. Honestly, for me,
Mm.
I think the only
Oh,
good
yeah.
what
Sorry.
Browns?
yeah yeah
I
I
love
think
I
I
love
have a
the
genuine
adobo
question.
flakes. Yes.
What's a good place to eat in Area 2? Because I really wanna just eat there a lot.
I've tried the
Honestly, you should ask
scramble
other
in area too.
Ateneans. You should ask Bea or something. You guys go to
No,
Area 2.
they hasn't been
Yeah,
to area too. I've been to
I've
area
been
too now.
there.
Ateneans are in Area 2 more than I have ever been there.
Do you eat a
And
lot in Mang
usually, the
Larry's?
places that I eat there are whichever has space, because it's usually full.
Oh,
But they're
that's a
like
good
it's
Yeah.
one.
so much more cheaper, no?
Cheaper.
70
Oh my god.
compared to 150.
Wait,
It's
how much is
seriously
one meal
cheaper.
there?
Average is like 50.
Oh,
It's
a
so cheap.
J-Sack meal is 120
Yeah, but you
plus
get
deposit.
plus deposit. You have to pay
So
for
that's
the
150.
plate. It's
Yeah,
50. That's twice or thrice.
yeah.
My average lunch in UP is 50 because I just buy from the kiosks.
Oh
You
my
know,
Mm,
yung
God.
ano,
yeah.
Yeah.
Canton. Yeah, it's less than 59, 40.
At least you can add like hot dogs and kikiam and shawmai and stuff. And they're all cheap. They're like super cheap kasi they don't need to patong because they don't have rent to pay because they live there. That's why it's really cheap compared
I
Yeah,
to
and they're
didn't
part
know
of
that.
a little, they're a group.
yeah
They're like a union or something. I forgot what they're called.
Didn't know they didn't have to pay for rent.
yeah because it's UP. It's a
So can we
government.
just go there and sell stuff?
No.
Oh, never
I
mind.
think you still have to talk to the authorities about it. I guess. But yeah, I think the only good places to eat in Katipunan are the ones not in Katipunan, but in Esteban Abada. The ones near
Yeah,
like Tetsuo or
El
El
Chapos.
Chapo's or Chubby Chicken or Stars was good before.
Yeah.
Brickfire?
Is it
Yeah,
still open?
I think so. Ababu. Have you guys eaten in Ababu?
Where's that?
Yeah, of course.
It's
No, I
Behind
haven't.
Pop-Up, Saviorville,
you know where the old food park used to be?
the yard.
Oh,
The
yeah,
yard.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's in
The
that road.
yard.
Yeah, the road, that road there. Is there lang.
Oh.
Speaking of the yard, have you guys ever been there twice?
Nadia has been to the yard. I
I went
remember the
there.
photo. Yeah.
I went there with Pam,
Photography.
Tristan, Ison. Who else was I there with? Ramon, Soterio.
And
Yeah, I was
I
there
don't
with
know
Zoom
those people.
people. They're
cool.
Ateneans. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ison. You know Ison?
Yeah,
Isan, yeah, he's a B-boy classmate.
Yeah.
different. Speaking of food parks,
Oh,
what happened? Do you guys know what happened? Because there were so many food parks popping up everywhere in QC and wherever else, and then they all just died. You
They
know,
they don't earn enough money.
Mm.
yeah.
It's like Samgyup right now because Samgyup is there's so many Samgyup places everywhere, but now it's slowly like depleting. But then again, there's still so many places. So maybe in the future there's gonna be like a new food thing that everyone will like. Because before it was milk tea, now it's food parks. Oh, before that was food parks, and now it's some new. What do you guys think it will be in the future?
Packaged
Hmm.
meals. So we're
Packaged
gonna be at
meals.
home all the time. We're never leaving.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, yeah.
Cook at home meals. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, yung mga ano, DIY ramen.
Oh,
I've been seeing a lot of those.
RTEs, ready to eat.
RTEs.
Yeah.
That's cool. Have you guys tried the one from Japan? The one from
Ichiran.
Ichiran? I think it's okay.
I actually haven't. It's
Maybe.
expensive. How much is it?
For the 6-pack, it's 10k yen. No, 10k yen.
How much is that
So,
in peso?
but you just divide by 2. No. 5k yen. 4k yen.
How much
I
is
don't
that
know.
in peso?
Just divide by 2, so it's 2k, around
I
2k.
don't do math, bro.
Right, it's like, never mind. Oops. Oh,
Oh, is that
coursing.
2K?
Yeah, it's 2k. Nadia,
Wow,
what's your
quite
course,
nice.
Nadia? Nadia.
Food
We,
tech.
we appear to
Do
be
you not
having
know
some
Hello?
food tech?
technical
Oh,
difficulties at the moment.
food tech. What do you study in
Do you
food
just
tech?
eat?
Yeah, you just eat.
Like, can you tell what's in a tomato?
Hello.
It's kind of choppy. But yeah, you're okay na.
I can't help you much because I haven't learned. I haven't learned enough yet to be able to tell you a lot of stuff. But it's
What's your
mostly chemistry and food, and everything to do with food packaging and preparation. You
That's
know,
cool.
wow? So
food.
what's a career path for that?
Literally any job in food
So
production. If you
Management.
want to go to the lab, if you want to be a scientist, whether then management. Honestly, anything basta food. I could
That's
work in
wow.
cool.
Unilab, which is also where that's the goal actually.
Unilab.
Unilab. Mm,
So you deal with
money.
chemicals and preservatives and kind of deal. That's cool.
Yep.
Oh, I have a question. Is
Yes.
MSG really bad?
No.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It
Why?
actually makes no difference.
Yeah, people.
Because it provides. I can't really say this. I already have. It's an amino acid that you guys already have in your bodies.
Oh
So
yeah,
people are just making it a big
Guanzon.
deal out of
Yeah,
nothing.
It's cool.
He mentioned it well.
yeah, I remember. But
Monosodium glutamate.
So yeah, MSGs
MSGs,
aren't bad. GMOs aren't bad either. Monosodium
yeah,
glutamate.
of course. And I just remember why people see MSG as bad because the Chinese came to America and then the restaurants were really attracting people. So
You had
yeah,
to blame
Americans
something.
release the propaganda.
Yeah.
They released propaganda that MSG is bad for you, and then the stigma came.
They did the same thing with
White
fat.
people suck.
They did the same thing with fat because fat wasn't necessarily bad because there's always 2 types of fat. And, everything they label as there's always low fat, no fat. It's always present in packaging now. So it makes it look like things with fat are
I
bad
mean,
for us.
that's for dietary reasons. Yeah, but we all need fat. Shit,
Yeah,
you have fat
exactly.
in your body.
Yeah, I'm fat. Macy's fat. Well, we're all fat in our own way.
Yes, and fat hearts and fat breakfast burritos.
Yes, sir. Speaking of breakfast burritos, I think we have had enough time with Nadia for today. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
as part of the podcast, as part of the end segment of the podcast, we have to talk about how the topics we talked about related to breakfast burrito. So let me start
Mm-hmm.
with
A power
music.
bank.
Power bank, sorry.
Yeah.
Nadia, how do you feel?
I honestly don't know. You guys have to start because
Okay,
No,
I've never
I
had a
have
breakfast
something.
burrito
I'll
in my
go.
life.
Go.
Well, to be sure, because I don't know how to make homemade breakfast burrito, so the only time I'll be able to eat one will be outside. And for sure, I'm gonna bring my own power bank.
Hey,
Because honestly, power banks
Uh,
are always wherever we are.
that's true.
It's the fourth thing that I always check up on me always. So
It's an
that's my
essential
phone,
now.
my wallet, my keys, my my phone, my wallet, my keys, then my power bank.
It's a you know it's an essential nowadays. Before
Yeah.
before, how about
Before the quarantine.
music? Okay, I think I have one for because in the breakfast burrito, there you can have many genres of toppings in in the breakfast burrito. So and
Jesus.
it's also shaped like a record because it's a circle if you flatten it. So if you think about it, the toppings are the notes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. Uh, film.
Manic Pixie
Manic
Dream
Pixie
Girl.
Dream Girl, sorry. I think Nadia. Nadia.
Yeah. Go Nadia.
Nadia.
Yo, I really can't connect that to anything. Manic Pixie Dream Girl and what?
Breakfast
And
burrito.
breakfast burrito. I mean, have you seen any movie with a Manic Pixie Dream Girl eating a
Yeah,
breakfast burrito? That would be a good movie idea.
that would be a
I
good
feel like a
intro.
Manic
Me
Dream
too.
Girl would be like the fact that you think that it would be a good idea for a Manic Pixie Dream Breakfast Burrito only furthers the idea that Manic Pixie Dream Girls are exactly what you want them to be.
I
Yes.
like
So
that.
if you want a
Mm.
Manic Pixie Dream Girl to eat a breakfast burrito, she will, because that's her job as a Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
Smart.
Nice. Okay. What's
Well,
next?
China. We talked about China.
We
No,
don't have breakfast
specifically,
burritos in China.
I think there are. No, I think it's the Phil Chinese community talked about that a bit.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh my god, Chinese fusion breakfast burrito, fried rice breakfast burrito,
Good. Oh
holy
my
shit.
god. Sounds good. Imagine it. Imagine
Don't
having.
breakfast burritos usually have rice?
I
No,
don't
it's
think they
just
have.
rice.
No, but just fusion, Imagine eating chow fan with chow mein inside. And there's
Mm,
chili oil and you dip it, then you eat it.
yeah,
So it's like, that's good. Sounds good.
yeah.
It's a good breakfast. What did we talk about? Honor and excellence.
Honor the excellent breakfast burrito.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't forget that.
And I would
Yeah,
want to play Dungeons and Dragons while I eat one.
yeah, me too, actually.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, those scenes in Big Bang Theory where they just eat.
And play. Dude, it was fun. You sit around the table and talking about elves with your friends. That'd be fun. Lastly, we have what do we have?
May breakfast burrito ba sa area too?
Ata.
I think there's a burrito.
Oh,
I think there's a
shit.
burrito in area too. Yeah.
Oh my god, if there is, I would be
Yeah,
so happy.
you have to eat there someday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's most of the topics that we've discussed today.
Yes.
Thank you to our special guest again, Nadia Ang. Do you have
Nadia.
any special shout outs?
Yeah. This podcast might go viral.
Shout
so,
out to our
know.
frontliners.
Shout
Yeah,
out,
the real
the
heroes.
real
Yes,
heroes.
The
Respect to
real
them.
heroes. They deserve all the breakfast burritos.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Okay, that's it. Thank you all
Thank you for listening.
listening.
Bye.